Okay, so actually before the session, there's a lesson 4 in the tutorial, 88 tuition. Do you manage to go there and take a look?
Yes, I did.
So you probably have done the question as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. So let's see what's going on. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do an expansion and factorization of algebraic expression for Sec 2. So first we'll talk about expanding and simplifying quadratic expressions. Then we go on to expanding and simplifying algebraic expressions involving multiple unknowns. Then after that, we'll talk about factorizing algebraic expression by grouping. So before we go and do all that, Mr. Ko will recap some of the Sec 1 work that you may have done, see whether you know. So the first one we're talking about is distributive law. So what exactly is distributive law? Okay, distributive law. So basically, if you are given this expression or equation to expand, so you take A multiplied by B, you will get AB. Then after that, you take A multiplied by C, you get AC. Okay, so I hope you understand what you mean by AB and what you mean by AC. So AB is actually A times B, and AC will be actually A times C. Is this all right with you?
Yes.
Okay. Then we go on to negative expansion. So what about negative expansion? So similarly, when you have a minus, now actually there's an invisible one here. Okay, but in algebra, we normally don't write one. Okay, so that's why one is not present, but you take it as the one is there. So the same expansion, when you take minus times b, you get minus b. You take minus times c or plus c, you get minus c. Okay, so there's the negative expansion. Now, the more important one will be next equation. Same thing, the first one, minus times b, you get minus b. But when you have minus times minus c, the minus times minus, you become plus. All right. So this is the one that Mr. Ko want to ask you whether, do you know that when you have a negative multiplied by another negative factor, you actually get a positive factor. Is
Yes.
this all right with you? Yes, that's wonderful. Okay, so now we have already looked into distributive, we look into negative expansion. Now we're going to the next one, which you did in Sec 1, is factorization. Okay, actually, if you notice, factorization will be more like the opposite of a negative expansion. So if you have such an expression, you will actually take out the negative sign, then put the bracket. So when you take out a negative sign, you multiply by something, you need to get back to what you have originally. And then the next one, of course, negative times what given a negative, it has to be a positive, and then a C. And that's how you get the answer. So this is called the factorization. You take out the negative sign. Okay. Now, in the event when you have a plus in between and you take out a negative sign, so the first one is still the same B, but because of this plus and you take out the negative sign, the next one that you need to have will be a negative C. So that when you have a minus times minus, you get a plus. So you get back to the original. Okay, is that all right to you also?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to look at the different component. First, what Mr. Go show you, the expanding and simplifying quadratic expressions. So we have A and B here. Let's see A and B, you are able to do it or not. Okay, can you do A and B?
Okay.
How is it going? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing A.
Are you able to type out the answer for me? You can send via the chat.
Okay. I'm not finished yet.
How is it? Are you done? Okay, let us go write your answer by the side here. And then after that, we'll compare the steps, right? Minus 42x plus 7x squared minus 9x. So the answer belongs to A, correct? Not Rehana?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if Mr. Gu were to work step by step, whether it will lead to your answer or not. Okay.
Mhm.
So you do the expansion. Let's do the first one. So what do you mean by step by step? You take this one, multiply by 6. Minus 7x multiplied by 6, that gives you 6, 7, 42x. Then the next one, minus 7x. Minus 7x times minus x. So that gives you a plus 7x squared. Okay, so that settles for this one. Okay, which is all right for you. You got this. Then the next one, you multiply this. So this will give you minus 3 times 5, 15x squared. Then the next one, minus 6x. All right, now you're going to combine them together. So you look at the first one here, x squared and x squared. So 7x squared minus 15x squared. So that will give you minus 8x squared. Then the next one, minus 42x followed by minus 6x. So the total will be minus 48x. All right, so that's the answer. So I notice you got the first part here, but the second one, what happened? Minus 9x.
Because I forgot to multiply x 3x minus 5x.
Okay. All right. So is Mr. Ko's step clear to you? You know how to multiply?
Yeah.
So you use the arrow. No, if you have problem, then you use the arrow to guide you. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, so, okay, let's try B, okay? Have you done B already?
Not yet.
Okay, once you've done B, you send me the answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna time you, so maybe I give you 1 minute to do this question.
Okay.
Okay, okay, 1 minute starting from now. Okay, are you done already?
I'm typing the answer.
Okay, you want to tell me the answer? Mr. Cole, write down instead. Oh, you already typed in the answer. Okay, let's see, Okay, but you need to, okay, let Mr. Cole write down first, Okay, so that's your answer. So
Yes.
I will do the expansion. So you have minus 8x minus 5 minus 21x plus 24x squared. So you see what happened? So I have minus times 8x, so minus 8x. Minus times 5 give you minus 5. Then the next one, I have minus 3x times 7. So 3 times 7, 21. So minus 21x. Next one, minus times minus give you plus 3 times 8, 24. X times x squared. So I need to combine them. So first, I look at all the x squared. Do I have x squared? There's the only one. So 24x squared. Then I look at minus 8x minus 21x. So I combine minus 8 minus 21. Total is minus 29x. Then finally, minus 5. Okay, so looks like you have this part here. But the next expansion doesn't seem okay. 3 times 7, is it your multiplication you're not okay?
Yeah, I accidentally wrote 8x instead of 3x.
Okay, now